boring. Woo!
It's awesome that you want to share your story with the world, but with all due respect, why would anyone listen? You haven't made any money, you have a small following, and plenty of people have told their stories before. Fuck you. They haven't told my story yet, and they haven't told it like me. Quite a wonderful entrance. This is your reminder to document your life, no matter how boring you might think it is. And yeah, I just busted my ass down some stairs and I'm cut up, but as life, you know, it's not about not falling, it's about just getting up. The year is 2014. That's me and my childhood buddy Lucas sitting courtside at an NBA game. And as an 11-year-old boy madly obsessed with basketball, this was definitely the coolest moment of my life up until that point. I got high fives from the players, dribbled the game ball, and had VIP access at the Barclays Center. I was quite literally living the dream, as very few, if any, black Latino kids growing up in the roach-infested, gang-inhabited projects ever got to see this side of the world. I grew up in NYCHA. That means statistics are not in my favor, as most people who come from places like me have a 1 in 3 chance of being arrested at some point in their lives, are 10 to 15 times more likely to be shot to death, have lower graduation rates with only about 9% of NYCHA residents finishing college within 6 years, live in extreme poverty, and usually grow up without a father. I was supposed to be another statistic, yet here I was, sitting courtside. And at the age of 23, which is where most of these metrics begin to materialize, I've yet to be arrested, nor have I been a victim or lost someone as a result of gun violence. I was blessed with a family that cared, and fortunate enough to have a father who was present at all stages of my life. They protected me and fought vehemently to protect me from the cruel environment. But that isn't where this story ends. I didn't just survive, I thrived. Well, not monetarily at least, but there's a bigger takeaway in my experience, and it's that in a world full of predictable stories, I somehow ended up becoming a plot twist. But I still live in poverty, and I haven't made it out of the projects, so how the hell am I a plot twist? Well, my entire life has been a contradiction, and I've worn too many hats to count. I was placed in the gifted and talented education program for 3 years. I was a basketball prodigy in my youth. I had an almost autistic fascination with vocabulary and just had a way with words.
Heroes come and go, but legends are forever.
And to be honest with you, I'm still sitting on the fence when it comes to my self-diagnosis. I ran a meme page and was a natural-born comedian. I graduated high school at the peak of 2020, and I've watched too much anime in my life. I dropped out of college, worked a minimum wage job for 4 years, had experiences with psychedelics, became a self-improvement junkie, studied esoteric knowledge and stoicism, then somehow found Islam along the way, became a martial artist and contemporary philosopher in the form of a New York Dominican. I've helped clients lose 40 pounds in 3 months, been a youth mentor as well as a boxing instructor. I landed my first corporate job and quit despite the fact I was already en route to becoming a manager at the age of 22 after only 8 months of employment because they couldn't accommodate my prayer. Then after 2 months of going through my savings, facing internal and external friction, experiencing a quarter-life crisis, and after 5 years I finally decided to go to community college. But not for a job or a degree, just as a means of finding myself. Because I wanted to master the art of communication so that I can tell my story better.
Can you shoot better than me? Beat me up. Can you shoot better than me? Can you beat me up? Can you shoot better than me? Can you beat me up? Can you shoot better than me? Can you beat me up? Can you shoot better than me? Beat me up though. Can you beat me up though? We're just good at different things. I'm saying.
It is not difficult to admit that some people's lives are simply not as interesting as others, and creating things that are entirely unique is quite difficult, as not everyone can or will be a savant like a Leonardo da Vinci. However, there is one thing that everyone possesses which is entirely unique, often overlooked, and can definitely be shared with the world, and it is called perspective. Everyone has a unique story to tell, as your experience has only been seen through your lens. The people you've met, the places you've been, the interests and hobbies you've had, and even the way you think and speak contribute to the way you perceive. And the way you perceive is entirely and absolutely one of one. There is no such thing as a boring life. The only boring life is the undocumented one. Overcoming.
It's kind of like learning how to ride a bike. You know?
You don't forget it.
It's easy.
Um,
But like swimming in here is a completely different world. Like I don't know if I would do this.
you know, like when you go to the beach and you see that one dude like in the distance where all you see is his head.
Yeah, no, that's just insane.
That'd never be me, bro. That would never be me.
There's levels to this.
Real shit. I don't go past like my fucking waist.
Yeah.
I'll swim in shallow water.
I go
nigga.
like chest.
And then if I step on something that's a little bit too crunchy, I go back. I go away.
That's a fact.
You don't know when you're stepping on an octopus, nigga, or on a fucking mollusk or a barnacle.
That's crazy, bro. The beach is nasty. I'm done going to the beach.